Welcome back, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. The confounding mystery film, Gone in the Night, barely stays together before its stunningly disastrous ending owing to the star power of co-stars Winona Ryder and Dermot Mulroney. Given that much of the drama's plot, about a missing individual who may or may not have been abducted, seems to have been created with the intention of keeping viewers at a safe distance and in the dark for as long as possible, the rest of the drama doesn't fare as well. Once you know that Gone in the Night was directed by Lee Horowitz, several of the more strange aspects of the movie, especially its abrupt and careless use of flashbacks to first tease and then fill in the gaps in viewers' knowledge, make more sense. The psychological thriller Homecoming podcast, which Horowitz co-created with Micah Bloomberg and Mr. Robot showrunner Sam Esmail, was adapted by Horowitz, who also co-wrote Gone in the Night with Matthew Derby. For better or worse, Gone in the Night has the impression of being the directorial debut of a podcaster who appreciates the novelty of storytelling and has a talent for narrative economy. In Gone in the Night, Ryder assumes the major role and piques your interest in what happens to her confused protagonist Kath, who conducts a haphazard hunt for her enigmatic boyfriend Max. Soon after Max and Kath embark on vacation to a remote cabin in Northern California, they are surprised by a mysterious couple, Al, who is moody and agitated, and Greta, who is provocative and horny. Kath goes without her guy because Max and Greta pair off after the two couples exchange some uneasy preliminaries and even more awkward icebreakers. However, Max never shows up, which leads Kath to irrationally pursue her naive, disloyal spouse. She begins by getting in touch with the cabin's reclusive owner, Barlow. Quickly joining Kath in her search for Greta, Barlow then guides the two to the subsequent story point. Max's disappearance raises a seemingly straightforward question that is made more complex by each new scene that follows, such as when we start witnessing flashbacks of a house party that happened immediately before Kath and Max's tragic cabin visit. Once the narrative shifts and Kath and Barlow's relationship takes center stage, it at least becomes clear what kind of story Derby and Horowitz are trying to depict. Barlow, whose name reminds me of a certain Stephen King figure, embodies the ideal of the Gen Zer. He has a ton of money, wears flannel, and avoids talking about himself. Max, on the other hand, is a living, breathing bad faith case against millennials. Unfortunately, Max and Greta's erratic romance is virtually as intermittent as Barlow and Kath's. Horowitz admits in the publicity materials for the film that he was extremely fortunate that Ryder and Mulroney consented to participate in Gone in the Night, as these two crucial characters appear to have been created specifically with them in mind. Beyond that casting coup, Kath and Barlow are only marginally fascinating. When Kath and Barlow go on a stakeout to find and confront Greta, you can kind of see what's missing from Gone in the Dark. They put on sunglasses and while the time passes, they chat about what actually drives them. They are both exhausted and have transformed the manhunt into a fruitless effort to regain their lost sense of youth. Although an existential midlife crisis of the like may sound exciting, the movie's plot still rests on a meager mystery involving Max, an annoying supporting character. Therefore, Kath and Barlow's stakeout feels like a nice respite in an otherwise quick but meaningless routine. The same might be said of the film's flashbacks to Kath and Max's life before the cabin. Although they are effectively mounted, they don't really convey anything outside what the characters are telling us. The last portions of Gone in the Night are solemn and peculiar enough to hold some viewers' interest. However, even the most devoted admirers would probably be better off driving around in their own automobiles and contemplating why they even bother living. See you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.